Hey, what's going on, guys? I know I still don't have an intro, but today I wanted to make a video on my top favorite Call of Duty players. And I know there's a lot of really good Call of Duty players, but these are going to be my top 5. And this was definitely a really hard video to make, but I'm going to start at 5 and I'm going to work my way back up to 1 to the best player. So, in my number 5 spot, this took like a really long time, and I wasn't really sure who I was going to pick at first. But I actually ended up picking Clayster. Now, I picked Clayster because back in AW, whenever he was, whenever they just got the FaZe team together and shit, they were the only team that could actually compete with Optic. And they were the only team that really could just come into a game and just actually beat Optic, because Optic was a monster in AW. And Clayster did such a good job at slaying with the bow. Like, his bow shot was so good. And that's why I'm definitely going to have to give him the number 5 spot. For my number 4 spot, I'm definitely going to have to give it to Octane, just because Octane, if you've ever watched him before, he is a monster. And if you ever see his AR shot, it is literally like one of the most steady shots I've ever seen. I definitely think that he can compete with Clayster for a good AR shot, maybe even formal, honestly. My number 3 spot, this one was kind of tough because there was a few that I was going to put for the number 3 spot that were kind of competing for each other, but I ended up choosing Crimsix because Crimsix, he's not just a good slayer, he's an in-game leader. He's so good at search and destroy. He's literally, what did he drop? 20 kills. He dropped something like 20 kills in an S&D. That's fucking insane. I can't even do that in a pub. I struggled to get fucking 15 kills in a pub, and he gets 20 against pros. It's insane. And Crimsix is the most winning player in Call of Duty, or that's what it's called. He's on Optic right now, and he's been on Optic since AW, and they have literally just been winning so many tournaments ever since Crimsix joined the team. They've just been unstoppable almost, besides for a couple teams that beat them here and there, but Optic is looking really good, and I honestly think they're going to dominate IW. Now, the next one in the number 2 spot is obviously someone still from Optic. I know I'm probably going to get called an Optic fanboy, but I chose Formal. And the reasoning behind me choosing Formal is because he came from Halo, and he really showed that people that come from different games can seriously come over to Call of Duty and like just fucking kick ass. Formal, his shot makes me so jealous. I just don't understand how someone's shot can be so precise. He barely ever misses a bullet. He kills people in 3 bullets. Like, he does not miss ever. And I also give him a lot of props because back in Halo, whenever he used to play and shit, Slayer was a game mode where they actually just killed people. It's like Team Deathmatch on Call of Duty. And he was, in the beginning, whenever he first came over to Call of Duty, he wasn't really the best S&D player, and I remember he used to do really bad, but he's really stepped up. And if you look back in like Black Ops 3, he used to dominate with the sniper. His sniper rifle, oh my god. Like, literally, if he sees you in his line of sight, it's prayers, because you will be dead. Like, he does not miss when he's sniping. That's why I definitely think he's probably the second best Call of Duty player that I think has ever touched the game. Now, yes, for the number 1 spot, it's still a player on Optic, and I'm definitely going to get called a fanboy, but you cannot tell me Scump is not the best player. Like, I can't remember how many tournament wins he has. He has a lot of tournament wins, obviously, but just since Advanced Warfare, he's just been, like, killing the game. Like, he just kills it. Like, I think that there are obviously a couple people who can definitely stack up close to where Scump is, but I think that he's just, like, he's so versatile. People say he's not good at S&D, but that's literal bullshit, because he did pretty good in S&D all throughout Black Ops 3. But he's such a good slayer. Like, I remember the numbers he was dropping in Advanced Warfare, like, his slayer percentage was, like, over 30. And that's crazy, because if you see people, even, like, in team deathmatches and pubs, I barely see people get 30 kills. And Scump does it against pro players when there's only 4v4. Like, that's literally so crazy. And honestly, in my opinion, I think he's the best Call of Duty player. And he's the only one to win 2 X Games medals too now. And I think that's fucking sick. But anyways, if you guys like the video, please drop a like and subscribe. Please subscribe. But anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Check out my next video. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.